are my protector, and you are my provider, and my deliverer. There's no other help I know.
We're back. Of the Well Ministries big announcement number 2. God has opened up new opportunities, and I'm excited to tell you about that. Before I get into the big announcement, let me introduce you to the God-spirited people that God has put in my path to make this dream now a reality. Serving as the Assistant Executive Director is Ms. Cheryl Ann Frazier. As Ms. Frazier's executive assistant and a former president of Genesis chapter at the University of West Georgia, and also a founding member, Ms. Ashley Crump. The Director of Men's Services is Minister Preston Zimmerman. And Director of Women's Services is Reverend Rashana Butler. Serving this year as our Director of Biblical Studies is Minister Tracy Kirkland. Also, the Director of Prayer and Encouragement is Ms. Brooklyn McCormick. The Director of Public Relations is Ms. Brandy Davison. And serving as our National Collegiate President is Ms. Dana Jones. God has really blessed Of the Well Ministry with true blessings. Our collegiate chapters are all across the city of Atlanta and metro Atlanta areas. Our first chapter, Genesis chapter, is at the University of West Georgia. And this chapter is so special because, again, it was our first. And they had dynamic programming last year. For the first time, they actually implemented prayer on the yard. They started with few numbers, but oh, how it began to grow, because as we know, everyone needs prayer. Another program implemented at the University of West Georgia was the One in Him program, which consisted of representation from every Divine Nine organization. That program showed what it meant to be part of a Greek organization and also tried to still hold your Christian values. Very interesting. Then we ventured over to the Atlanta University Center, Men and Women of the Well, where there were a variety of programs, and many in all had some student that came to Christ and realized their choices that they were making while at the university. And the new chapter to our ministry is Georgia State University's Men and Women of the Well, Leviticus chapter. Oh, how we are so happy to have included them in our family. They're the new members to the bunch. We're excited that we're going to implement some of the same programs that we did last year. The Mother-Daughter Experience. Do you remember For Women Only? Let's talk about it. When we took a group of college kids, almost 60 students, to Hell's Gates, the leadership academy that trained our leaders to be the best that they could be, and Marriages of the Well, we were trying to strengthen marriages, and last but not least, our Kingdom Quality program is coming back as we strive to do everything in excellence. Understanding the dynamics between a mother and a daughter, we saw the impact that program had last year on our mother-daughter relationships. Understanding that we did not want to leave the fathers out. So, big announcement number 1. We are going to have the Father-Daughter Experience. Look out for that event coming soon. I'm a true believer that prayer really does change things. And for almost 2 years, every Monday morning, starting at 5:55 a.m., a group of believers come together and we have My Week is God's Week. Well, we know the impact that prayer every Monday starting our week has made on many, many lives. So this time, big announcement number 2, we're going to have Testimony Tuesday Bible Study. During this Bible study, we're going to go deeper in God's Word. In addition, we're going to give opportunities to whoever is on the line to give a testimony. This will also come in the format of a conference call to get many, many to be able to join us for this most precious time. We know the impact of giving back, and God has really blessed us to be able to give back to college students and give back to senior citizens and give back to just everyday people. We know the impact of sharing ourselves with those who are less fortunate, and also for those in strengthening their walk with Christ. Realizing this most important part of being a Christian, it's time for us to give back again. We are happy to announce that we have adopted Temple High School in Carrollton, Georgia, and Price Middle School in Atlanta, Georgia, to be our focus this year in giving back. I am happy with our past. I am pleased with our present, and I am excited about our future. Come join us as we continue to try to change lives, one person at a time, and come to the place where God is truly turning wells into rivers.
My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. Take me.